what's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna post a video out here today about what we can definitely use for Destiny 2. Now, I understand Destiny 2 is in next year, and while Destiny 2 is a year ahead, we're trying to figure out about the new expansions that we're getting for Destiny 1. And with that said, I was looking at one of the YouTubers' channel, and one that goes by Bifia. I believe I'm saying it correctly. Well, he got me thinking since watching his new video, and that thing was, okay, with a lot of curiosity going on about Rise of Iron, and what's going to happen after that, it got me to the point where I'm thinking, you know what? There's a few things I can definitely add to this video that we could definitely use for Destiny 2. Because I know that Bungie and Activision are working in mysterious ways or whatever, but they're doing what they can to make Destiny 1 best. And I figured, you know what? Okay. But here's the few things I would actually say. Yeah, I'm using my Warlock right now. First things first, we need new exotics. And of course, not many subclasses have that much good stuff going on right now for them. I know Sunsingers have something good, Warlocks, Titans, and Hunters. But the only one thing that does not have much new stuff are the new subclasses. I think adding new exotic for these new subclasses should be great for Destiny 2. Now, here's another thing. The next thing I want to add is having the option to change the voice of our ghost. Like, for starters, ever since the first voice of the ghost from back in the old vanilla Destiny days was changed to another person, it got me thinking, whoever the next voice is going to be, if it's going to be the same guy for the next expansion, I'm thinking, you know what, who knows what's going to happen on Destiny 2. So why not add an option in the settings where we could change our ghost's voice to a female? You could keep it a male voice or female. I think it'll be a nice fit, because the reason why I say this, I'm sure a lot of female characters or anybody would actually find this a cool and fun thing. Having something different, so that way the ghost won't sound the same thing. It'll sound different. Why not, right? I'm not saying at least add like Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. No. Adding something that will make sense. Female voice and a male voice. Those two things will be perfect for Destiny 2. Now, the next one I definitely see would actually have to be, let me see, definitely new maps for people who love Crucible. We need different locations to go and battle on. Definitely new maps. New challenge modes, definitely, for Crucible. Whatever that seems like a cool idea to add for Crucible, something different. And yeah, like it's been mentioned before, the next one would actually be, of course, space battles. And somebody did mention before about adding where you can actually patrol space. I think I've seen a game that was based on where you can land on that object, like let's say Cosmodrome, So instead of light speeding to another location, what plane you pick, how about you can control your ship, flying it to the next location, and then, but I don't know how that's gonna work, but I guess it's worth a try anyways. But I figured I'd put that out there. The next step would actually have to be factions here. And I'm sure you're thinking, factions? What about it? Okay, check this out. It's been running through my head lately. And that would have to be, what if our factions like Dead Orbit, Numenarchy, Future War Cult? What if our rewards could be a little more interesting? Like, for starters, when have you ever seen a sparrow, and I mean a sparrow, that says Numenarchy brand on it? So basically saying, what if you can get a Numenarchy sparrow, or Dead Orbit, or Future War Cult? With that, you can also add faction Ghost, Numenarchy Ghost, Dead Orbit Ghost, and Future War Cult Ghost. You know, make it more interesting, basically. I think those will be good choices for Destiny 2. And I guess you could say, I'm sure every faction from those three should have at least an exotic quest where you can get a new weapon. I'm sure they probably have a powerful weapon on the site. Who knows? You can definitely add that. If anyone who ranks up, you get a nice, good reward. Of course, these new exotic effects should be different, of course, from everything else. So why not? I don't know what you guys' opinion on towards it, but why not? Alright, the next thing would actually have to be, as Guardians, we should at least have the opportunity, or should I say, we should at least have our choice of damaging our areas. Like, for starters, like, let's say you shoot, let's say you shoot this, you see the bullets. How about the more you fire it, the more you're able to damage it and chip off a piece of it? You know, make the damage more interesting. Or let's say if I melee a floor, it shows you damaged it. You know, make it more realistic. If you get what I'm going with this. Damaging our area, shooting something, just something that makes it where it makes more sense. Because I noticed that no matter how much you shoot or melee, it doesn't damage anything. Pretty much, I'm saying. It just looks like it's untouchable. It cannot be scratched. At least do something where it will make more sense. Because since Destiny is supposed to be like a real thing, and we all know if you punch something or punch a wall, you break it. That's what I'm talking about. I think it should be like that. I'm not saying that where it can crack a hole and you go through, glitch the other side. No. At least to make it look like that we are damaging something, or chipping off it, or breaking a chunk of something like that. See, the next one, let me check here. Oh shit. So the next thing, yeah, I think that's pretty much I could think of so far right now. But I'm sure there's some more stuff out there that I will come up with something eventually, and when I do, I could definitely put a video about it. But those are the only options I could think of so far. And oh yeah, if trading is not going to be added for,
we might want to check this out.
At least come up with something where we can actually have trading for Destiny 2 or something, just in case if we never get it. Figured why not. And let me see, definitely have we should have the choice to at least patrol in open wide areas, because you could tell when you look at this, there are more enemies out there, more public events. It's not just what we find now. You could tell there's more out there. You can bump into different type of enemies, because after seeing a couple of artwork from Bungie's workers, you know, they do a really cool artwork, and these different locations, we should at least have the chance to at least just go out there and find out what we find. Could probably bump into a new major that's out there, a real huge robot we have to kill for a public event, just stuff like that. Make it more interesting, the patrolling more interesting. Oh yeah, man, there's so much, and I understand that whatever's going behind Bungie's work and with Activision, who knows, they're working differently, and you know, but I will say this though, Bungie and Activision, I don't know how you guys work, or you guys are trying to keep a low profile on something, I really don't know, but I will say this though, you guys really gotta make Destiny 2 so good, because I know there's a lot of competition going on when it comes to video games on who's better and you name it. I'm sure you guys have seen the Battlefield versus Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. There's a competition going on between them. I think that's what's going on today, to see who's better than the other one, you name it. But everybody's putting their work, you know, doing a good job what they're doing. And I think Destiny should be one of those people to really create their vision of Destiny their way. You know, because if Bungie had ideas, good story from the very beginning, then that means Bungie should really do something really good for this one. Don't hold back. Make Destiny 2 exactly how you pictured it, how you visioned it. Make that work. Say, you guys are gonna love this exactly how we loved it. Oh, you see what I'm going with this anyways. But anyways guys, I just wanted to put this video out, and I know that there are gonna be ideas brewing through my head, you name it. So I'm just trying to see what could be good, and you know, so yeah. But anyway, this is all I want to say, and I hope you guys have a good one.